Hello everyone, welcome back to the asynchronous programming in .NET. In this video, we will discuss about chaining task by using continuation task in C#. Is basically continuation task in the sense that is a with continuation with is the method. Through that one, like how we can do the programming in the C# that we will discuss. So like what is the continuation task? So as the name says, a continuation task, also known just as a continuation, is a asynchronous task that invoked by the another task known as the antecedent when the antecedent finishes. In the sense, like for an example, when we are going to execute a method through the task, then once that task complete the execution of that method, after that means the continuation of that method, this continuation with works. In the asynchronous programming, it's a common for once asynchronous operation on completion to invoke a separate or the second operation that we'll see in a bit. Generally, when we invoke an asynchronous operation after the previous one had finished, we would use the callback. The continuation with function is a method available on the task that allow executing code after the task has finished execution. In simple words, it allow the continuation of the program. So let's understand this continuation with function with an example. So let's go to the Visual Studio, and in this Visual Studio you can see like this is the previous example where we have a one method, and here we are passing one parameter, and through that one what we are doing, we are like through the task we are calling this method, and as based on the task1.result we are printing the output. Now same thing we can do using the continuation with. So basically like the continuation of this method we can do. So first let's make the changes and then we'll discuss like what the changes we have made the change. Then dot, so here we have to use the continuation with, in the sense like once this task is done with the like the execution of the process, after the continuation of this task we use the continuation with method, and inside this with method when you will see it take the action, and basically like that action name first we have to give. So here you can take anything, like first we have to give any object name here. So here anything you can give, like I will give as a result, or I will say the info. So after giving this one, then as the lambda expression, we inside this one what we have to do, we have to use this one. So since like here the antecedent task return an integer value, so basically this is written the integer value, but when it complete its execution, then it bases that value on the continuation task, and then continuation task does some operation and return the result as a string. In the sense like previously this method was returning into the integer type, but now since we are not returning the result from here, what we are doing, whatever the result is coming from here, we are doing some operation, means the continuation in this method we are going to do some operation here, and that operation will return the string. So instead of returning from here integer, what we will return the string from here. And now from here first we will return like the sum is, and here what we can say, info dot result. Since it is returning the string, that's why we have written string from here. If you want to return the integer, so let's write here integer, and then what we can do, we can say info dot result. So it will accept the integer also. So as per our requirement we can give the return type of this the same. So now let it make the string, and here we will say the result is, so this we will add here. Now after see previously it was giving the total of like till the 5 number like as it is, but now this will return like this task1 result will have the continuation of with this one, means this task1 will return Now the result is and with that number. So now at point of this time, when I will run this application, so in the output we will see it will give the result is like the sum of this total number, and that is the 15. And we can see the same here. So these are the console for the thread. Basically here we are having, and here we can see it is like giving the result is 15. So this is the way this continuation with method works. Means if we want to something to continuation with the previous task, so we can use this continue with method. So now this continue with method has the many overloaded method that we will discuss in the next video. So that's it for this video. If you have any question and doubt, please comment. Thank you.